You say que parlez-vous français un peu, but we're gonna get it together. Who's ready for LSS? I don't like the energy in here. Who's ready for LSS? Alright, can we give my DJ Missy a round of fucking applause, please? Alright, ladies, if you're not clapping, you're not doing the right thing. Let's clap, let's get the energy up in here. Here. OL, bust the old crap. Yes, yes. It's the big shot. Yes, yes. It's the big. Stop the girls in your squad. Yes. Stop the girls in your squad. Yes. The girls in your squad. Yes. The girls in your squad. Yes. To the anything what? To the anything what? To the anything what? To the anything what? To the anything. Step it up. To the anything. Step it up. To the anything. Step it up. Step it up. Ladies and gentlemen, when you speak about the voice in Paris, when you speak about our international commentator, who is the legendary Matthews, legendary Matthews. When you talk about the voice, the legend, the runway, the performance,
out Kenzie without calling out the legendary Aksu. Come to me, let's play. You ready, Aksu? Put the first down, put the first down, put the first down. Put the first down. Tonight, I'm gonna make you put the one. Tonight, dance, I'm gonna make you put the one. Tonight, what now? I'm gonna make you put the one. Tonight, you ready, Aksu? Let's go. I'm gonna put the first down. I'm gonna put the first down. I'm gonna put the first down. I'm gonna get into your pockets. I'm gonna get into your pockets. I'm gonna get into your pockets. I'm so baby. I'm so this. I'm so good. I'm so you say Godfather, right?
No, we had father.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Pump it. Come on, Cody. Pump it. Cody. Before I call up this next person, I'm actually so very, very proud of her. I'm very proud because when I first came to Paris, she was one of the first people that introduced me to the Parisian life. She was one of the first people that actually took me out to eat, took me out to see the city. And from the first moment I've seen her to now, the progress that this young lady has made. And you know what? A lot of y'all doubted her. But now that she's on top, a lot of y'all applaud her. Pump the beat, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all clapping, please. I don't just want to talk about Drag Race. I don't just want to talk about a legendary bitch. I want to speak about
Ladies and gentlemen, where's the up-and-coming icon? JAYBEE. What's the music? What's the music? Wait, hold on. I need you to translate this. How the fuck is not everybody standing up in here?
Hello?
It's your own people. This is a lady that has put in time for this country. This is a woman that has put in progress for your scene. So when I say up and coming icon, everyone needs to get the fuck up and clap their hands. Before your time. Been there. She's done that. Up and coming. Nikki Ladies and gentlemen, who is the man with the most awards in Paris? Where is Kendrick?
Who's a double O?
Kendrick! Double 07! Honey Drop Carpet! Legendary! Ladies and gentlemen, I need to clap your hands when you speak about an international, when you speak about an icon of the house of REV, Caroline, REV, the icon, and Caroline, we iconize here, we iconize here, hold on,
Yakuba? Who's Yakuba? That's a bad
Yakuba.
That's a bad name. Come to me, please. Yakuba, Yakuba, It's okay. All right, come on. We're about to start. Ladies and gentlemen, who will pick any categories? Hold on, you got somebody else?
Before we start, can we give a round of applause to Africa Cancel, s'il vous plaît, qui sponsorise ce ball. That's that. But before we start, I need to call the reason why we're here. The organizer of this ball. I need to see my brother, JAYBee.
Wait, before you come to me, it is not, hold on. It is not easy throwing a ball. It is not easy getting a venue. It is not easy making sure that you got your commentator, your DJ, and security. So when I pull this person out, I need y'all clapping. Even though we here, we doing it, alright? Alright, come to me, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, international. The one and only. Oh shit, you forget one more person? Okay. Can we clear the runway, please? How can I forget? I know. How can I forget? Give me something soft and kind. Give me something I know. Give me anything, because this bitch was broke. Pop it, Missy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the international. For soft and kind. Are you a woman? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the legendary ball. I know who wants to be. So president. I know who wants to be. So president.